So I know you all really are excited to see the students, but I want to just sort of give a little detail about the program and what we've been doing this semester and provide some highlights. And so, as Camille mentioned, the mission of this mobile app challenge was really to help these students try to create and develop apps around social good. And throughout the semester, these students came to us, built their own teams. They submitted an application beforehand, and they generally had a rough idea about what they wanted to work on. And throughout this time, throughout about 14 weeks, we guided them throughout, each week to help them both on the technical side, ideation, and sort of just general development. And so, this program really couldn't have happened without all the mentors. Some of our mentors are in the audience today, and I'd like you guys to say hi to them during the demo. But we basically had our teams paired up with a couple different mentors, and had them basically work with them and communicate with them throughout this process. We had weekly workshops where students came in, got together, got to actually work on it, while juggling, their 5 other classes that they're trying to do. And really, this is all about experiential education. So some highlights from this year. You'll be seeing some of these 13 teams that are presenting today. We had more than 50 UC Berkeley graduate and undergraduate students from all across campuses, all across different disciplines. And this was truly an interdisciplinary effort. They developed apps within, our 5 areas, the citrus initiatives, which are healthcare, energy and climate, disaster preparedness and response, civic engagement, and education. And, basically during these workshops, we got them together as mentors, had some speakers come in, provided food, which is very important for students, and just, made sure that they got to the point today. So you'll be seeing what they've done throughout the semester. So just a quick sort of logistical note. Our schedule is, we're doing the sort of quick intro and opening remarks. Each team will be doing a 5-minute pitch, followed by a 5-minute Q&A by the judges. And then around 5:30 when we wrap up, the judges will go deliberate. That's when you'll have a chance to vote. The audience will participate, and that link right there, where you can discuss and vote, is something you can log on to right now and have a live discussion if you'd like to about the teams presenting. But that's also the same link to vote. And then around 6 p.m. or so, the voting will close, and then the judges will hopefully finish deliberating if there is no bloodshed, and we'll have winners announced. We'd like to quickly introduce the judges and really thank them for taking the time to come here and listen to these teams. We have Michael Brosheimer from B Partners. Raise your hand. Larry Rosenthal from the Center on Civility and Democratic Engagement. Rich Levinson from Brain Aid. Tejpal Chadha from eGain. And, of course, Camille Crittenden, my boss. And lastly, you will be the judge. So I'm going to hand it over to Ronnie to sort of have some, again, brief opening remarks. Before we do that, we'd like to thank our sponsors. Larry from the Center on Civility and Democratic Engagement, AT&T, who we have some visitors here today, the Haas Center for Responsible Business, and Citrus and Berkeley Center for New Media and Social Ops Lab. So thank you.
Thank you so much. When Camille and I first chatted, and it was not over wine for a change, our 15-minute conversation literally lasted an hour, and we neither one stopped talking about a vision for helping students move along. One of the reasons that I founded this at Merced was because there was a real need, a life need, of having a bridge between what you learn in college, which is theoretical, and what we need in industry, which is application. And Merced, we started this, but Berkeley, we've kind of refined the fact that the mobile app challenge literally does fit that. In coming to here and watching the teams and how they've grown and evolved, it amazes me that within a short period of time you can take such amazing talent, inject some innovation, which is going to be the lifeblood of most of these students, I hope, build some bonds with each other and really create something amazing. As you watch the teams today, you will see a broad spectrum of talent. You'll see a broad spectrum of ideas. And all these ideas came from the students. That was one of the requirements that we asked, is they had to come up with the idea. So I'm very impressed to say, but I also definitely from my heartfelt want to thank Peter and Alic and Brandy and Dan for everything that we've been able to do in the last 3.5 months. And of course, Camille's support to house us here in Citrus. The most important thing, second most important thing, is that as the presentations occur, they're all driven by the students. We as mentors had the privilege to help guide them. We had the privilege to help refine some of their ideas, but that was it. Everything else stemmed from the kids. And innovation in America is critical. And I think these kids will do it. And I'm looking forward to the next Facebook or Twitter or Google that's going to come out of this. So thank you so much.